Hello everyone, this is Muhammad Moises, and the theme for today is to create a cover from a music album. So here you can see a window of Adobe Photoshop CS6, a blank window. I'm gonna start by opening a new file. So I'll just go ahead and in the file and I can just click new. Here you can name the new file right now, or you can name it once you are done and you're about to save. Right now I'm just gonna leave it like this, and you can adjust the width and height of the file you want to open. Right now I'm just gonna leave it as it is, and once you look at all of these options, or if you want to, you can click OK to open a file. Now, as I want to create a cover for a music album, I have to add some pictures to this white background, on top of this white background. So there are many options to add a picture on top of this white background. One is you can go to the file and click open, and you can select any picture you want. For example, like Tesla Model 3, this, and click open. It will show up here. And the other option is you can drag the picture you want to open and drop it to this window. For example, I'll just go ahead and go in my Finder, and I can drag the picture I want and drop that picture in this window right here. So the first picture that I want is this one. So I can drag this picture and drop it right here. Once I dragged it and I dropped it right here, I can adjust the shape and place of this picture. I want this picture to the left. So you can select this picture and move it anywhere you want, and then you can adjust the size as well, width or height, anything. And once you're done, you can just go ahead and click this confirm button. So now I added this picture, but if I want to change the size or width or height of this picture, I can't do it right away. And in order to do that, you can go in this area and select this layer, right click on this layer, and it doesn't show any option right here, so let's try to right click right here. No. So it says a free transform, so you can find the option of free transform right up here. And there's also if you can't find it, then there's also an option, a shortcut key that I know in order to free transform this image. And in case of MacBook, if you press Command plus T simultaneously, then it can give you an option of to free transform this picture. But unfortunately, I can't find from here and from here. So if you're using MacBook, then you can press Command plus T in order to free transform. And once you're done, click confirm. Now I added one picture. Now I want to add some more pictures. So I'll just go ahead in my Finder and I'll drag the picture I want and drop it right here. Like this. All right, this looks good. Once you're done, you can click confirm. Now I have this empty space right here. So I want to add some more pictures up here. So you can drag your pictures that you want to have in this place, like this. And as you guys can see, there is a white border of this picture, and I want to remove this white background. So I can click Command T in MacBook and readjust the size of this image. And once I'm done, I can click tick. And right now this picture is on top of these two pictures, this one and this one. I want to move this picture to the bottom, and I can do this by selecting this image and drag it to the bottom. And this way you can see the white border is disappeared. And there was another way you can crop that picture and then paste it right here. So that was an easy way, that's why I didn't crop it. Now I want to add some more pictures. And there's one last picture that'll go here. And as you guys can see, I'm not using some of the portion of this picture, because if I use all of it, then it won't be the right size that I want. That's why I'm not using some of the portion of this picture. And once I'm done, I can click confirm. That's it. So as you guys can see, I added all the pictures that I want to have on this cover of an album, a music album. Now, as you guys can see, I can't do anything on top of these pictures. Let's suppose I want to add a gradient, but it won't let me because it says could not use the gradient tool because the smart object is not directly editable. These pictures right here are smart object, and in order to use any tool, I have to convert these pictures to the rasterized layer. In order to do that, you can just go ahead and select the layer and right click on this layer, and here you have the option of rasterized layer. And I don't want to do it because once you rasterize a layer, it will decrease the image quality. So one thing that you can do is you can add a new layer from here. This can help you to add a new layer, and now you can do anything on top of this image. So I can add a gradient just for a little bit of styling, just like that. And now I can add a border as well. So there are 4 different options to select anything. This first option is helpful if you want to select just one portion, like this. If you want to select anything other than this, it won't let you select. As you guys can see, I want to select this portion. Once I'll click here, the portion right here disappeared. And if I want to select multiple options, multiple places, then I can use this tool right here. This will help me to select different portions. And if I want to select anything inside of the already selected portion, then I can use this tool. This will help me to select anything inside. So let's add a border. And now to add a border, I have to select this outside layer, and then I have to select a small layer inside of the already selected portion. That's why I used this one. Now I selected the whole picture, and now I can select a small layer inside of it, like this. Now I can change the color of this selected portion. In order to do that, I can select this brush tool, and right now this brush tool has different options. Right now it has this portion selected, and I can choose this. And if you guys can see the opacity level, right now it is just 34%, so it won't be that much dark. If you want 100%, like the pure white, then you can convert this to 100%, and it will help you to have a pure white border. And this way you can add a border to your picture. Once you're done, select this select tool again and click anywhere outside of the picture. This way you can add border. Now you can type anything as well. For example, I can add a little bit of description about the album that I like the most. The name of that album is Duri. So I can select the portion in which I want to write something like this, and I can select the font style. In my case, I choose italic, and the font size 60 is good for the name. And you can select the color as well. Here I choose white because white will be prominent, and you can select any other color you want. You can choose any color from this picture, or you can choose any color from here. So I just use white, and I write the name of that album, Duri, and it is from this album is by Atif Aslam, the singer. So I'll just write the name of him right below the Duri. I can readjust the font size. In my case, I'll choose 24, and I can write album by Atif Aslam. And I can add one more thing, the release date of this album. And it released on December 22, 2006. Once you're done, you can adjust the size, and once you're done, you can just hit confirm. Now, as you guys can see, I can't see clearly the word Duri. So I want to move this whole text to this portion. So in order to do that, I'll just select free transform, and I can move this layer down here. And once I'm done, I can hit confirm. So you can see I added a little bit of description about the album. Now you can add more styling, as I showed you like a few minutes back. You have different options in this brush tool that you can select from here. You have different options like leaf type and many more. So I'll select leaf, and right now I'm just gonna confirm, I'm just gonna convert this text layer to the rasterize. This can help me to put anything on top of it. And right now, if you guys can see, the opacity level is 100%, and if you click anywhere, it will be white leaf all around, and I don't want these pure white, so I can adjust the opacity to 50% or like 35%. 34% is good. And now I can click anywhere. And you can click, drag, and to add these, but in my case I want a little bit of that, so that's why I'm just keep clicking to add these leaves. So once you're done, you can save this cover, or if you want to add some more things to this cover, you can do it, as you can adjust the brightness and stuff. You can go in the image and select adjustment, and you can select the brightness and stuff. If you want to do it, if you want it to be brighter, you can do it, and if you want it to have a more contrast, then you can do as well. And I'll just like it this way. So once you're done, you can save it, and in order to save this file, you can go in this file right here and click save. If you want to save it as a PSD file, then leave it as it is, and if you want to save it as a JPG, then you can click right here, format, and select the format you want to save. And here that I told you when I started this video, that you can name your file at the end when you will save it. Here you can name your file. I can name it Challenge2, and wherever you want to save this file, like I can save it to, I already have like a folder for Challenge2. I can save it right here and save. Click OK, and I saved it. And in order to save it as a PSD file, click save, leave it as a Photoshop file, and name it whatever you want to name it, Challenge2. And it is already in Challenge2, so go ahead and click save. Click OK, and just save this file. Now you're done. You can close this file from here. That's it. I hope you like this video and it is a little bit of helpful. Alright, Thank you.